I have a friend who made a suicide attempt a number of months ago. If it wasn't for the police officer that happened to rescue him that morning, he said later that he never traveled that route. He rarely if ever traveled that route. And yet somehow he ends up in this place where my friend is about to make that attempt on that morning. The officer himself said that it was a miracle that I was there. If he wasn't there, my friend wouldn't be here today. And that police officer, he went way beyond the call of duty. He stayed with my friend. He got him help. He stayed with him into the night, and my friend got the care and attention that he desperately needed at that time. My friend is a big man, short temper, and used to putting people in their place. But yet, almost at a moment's notice when we talk, he'll cry. And he'll say, "Jesse, I can't go on living like this. Life is just so hard." And I suppose a life of mental health struggles, addiction, run-ins with the law, family, poverty. I guess somehow that'll sometimes do it. And yet, despite all of that, he has this tremendous capacity for love. Whenever I meet him, he'll sweep me up in his arms and he'll tell me that he loves me, and I'll tell him that I love him as well. And he has absolutely nothing. He has nothing in the world, no material possessions, anything, nothing at all. And yet he will often say to me, he'll say, "Jesse, look, if anybody ever gives you any trouble, just let me know, will you?" And it's his way of saying, "Look, I'll lay down my life for you. I love you, and I'm here with you." I'm always so moved by that. I see Jesus in my friend as well. Some people have a preconceived notion as to what Jesus is supposed to look like, and from my experience, whenever I encounter the broken and the hurting and the downtrodden and the lost and the grieving and all of those folks, that's where I encounter Jesus. And if Jesus is there, that's where I want to be. Jesus himself says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he's called me to preach good news to the poor, to proclaim freedom to the captives, recovery of sight to the blind, and to set the oppressed free." And if you check out those words, "to set the oppressed free," other translations, some translations will say crushed and bruised. A lot of crushed and bruised people out there. My friend is one of those, and that's where Jesus is encountered. And yeah, I want to be in those places. And there's good news to this story. There's good news. My friend, in the next little while, in the next several weeks, he's going to be leaving a place of care, and he's going to be moving into his own apartment, and he's so thrilled with that. And I'm thrilled with that as well, because through Open Door and the WOW program that we have, we're going to be furnishing him, hopefully. We're looking for beds and pots and pans and other things. And even someone called me last night and they said, "We got this to give away." And I said, "Yes, exactly, we need that at this time." And because at Open Door, our mission is to love God, to love others, and to serve the world. And we're reminded every week to look for the face of Jesus in others, and that others may see the face of Jesus in us. Look, if we're looking for the broken, if we're looking for the hurting, if we're looking for the downtrodden, like my friend, we're going to find them. We're going to find Jesus in those places. And we haven't, over the last number of months, been able to worship as we normally do at Open Door, but we're going to give it a try. Just like to say that today. We're going to give it a try on October the 4th at 10:30 at the Knights of Columbus here in Carbonear. And there's going to be some restrictions and all of those things, but on October the 4th, going to give it a try. And I realize, and we realize as well, that some of you are not just going to be able to come. There are concerns you have about health and safety and all of those things. We understand that. We love you. But yet we're all in this together. And whether you're from Trinity Bay or you're from Conception Bay or whatever denomination you're from, it really doesn't matter. From distance or afar, at worship or not, we're all in this together to make known the love and the care and the grace and the forgiveness of Jesus. And when we do that, it's folks like my friend who are going to be able to find hope and healing and recovery and love. And it's a great joy this morning as well that we have an audio file, and that Jim Von Evans, he's going to be singing a song that was recorded many months ago at Open Door, and it's called Chainbreaker. And please listen to the words, because they're awesome, and have a great week. Bless you.
You've been walking the same old road for miles and miles. You didn't hear the same old voice of the same old lies. You're trying to fill the same old holes inside. It's a better life. It's a better life. If you got pain, he's a pain taker. If you feel lost, he's a way maker. If you need freedom or saving, he's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, he's a chain breaker. We've all searched for the light of day in the dead of night. We've all found ourselves worn out from the same old fight. We've all run to things we know just ain't right. When there's a better life, there's a better life. If you got pain, he's a pain taker. If you feel lost, he's a way maker. If you need freedom or saving, he's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, he's a chain breaker. If you believe it, you see it. You can't feel it. Somebody testify. If you believe it, you receive it. You can't feel it. Somebody testify. You've been walking the same old road for miles and miles. If you've been hearing the same old voice tell the same old lies. If you're trying to fill the same old holes inside, there's a better life. There's a better life. You got pain, he's a pain taker. You feel lost, well, he's a way maker. If you need freedom or saving, he's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, he's a chain breaker. We've all searched for the light of day in the dead of night. We've all found ourselves worn out by the same old fight. We've all run to things we know that just ain't right. And there's a better way and a better life. If you got pain, there.